Hi everyone, I am Daniel, and I'm going to be playing a solo campaign. I've always been playing just solo. I guess I've had a few people on, but this is actually one investigator instead of two-handing it. And that's something kind of new for me. I've played a few campaigns solo, but nothing on my channel, and I really don't play this way that often because I think it's kind of hard. But many of you have asked for some solo playthroughs and advice about building and playing with just one investigator, and I honestly don't know much about it, so I'm going to learn a little bit as I play through. I have some ideas, of course, about what I think works and what doesn't. I'm going to start by playing Skids O'Toole, who is everyone's favorite investigator from the core set. Haha. But actually, I think with the full card pool, which I am using, he has gotten a lot better. So we're using just regular front and regular back. I honestly think that the Rogue and Guardian card pool for him is really good, and I'm really comfortable with the card pool. So that's why I want to try this with him. It might not turn out well, but we're just going to play through anyway and see what happens. Here is the deck, by the way. We have a bunch of stuff from Scarlet Keys. We have Underworld support. We have got Karen's Obel. Just, I feel like you need a lot of XP for these sorts of things. It's hard to get it, I think, in solo. But there is a deck out there on ArkhamDB that's kind of built around stealth and the survival knife with skids, which I think is kind of cool for solo. So I adapted it a little bit. Underworld support kind of makes it a little worse because you can only have one survival knife, and the math for Underworld support doesn't always work out since you're more likely to draw weaknesses, and sometimes it's better just to have two copies of cards. But if I want to put some big ticket items in here that are exceptional, it starts to get a lot better. So this is the deck. We're going to see how it works, but there's a good amount of parlay stuff, a good amount of clue getting, and a few things to deal with enemies. I'm just otherwise not going to kill too many things. That's my hope here. But we need a random basic weakness. We need to do the prologue. Um, so we're going to do that. Oh yeah, because we're playing Return to Circle Undone. If you didn't know that already from, I guess, the thumbnail or the title, because I haven't done that in my channel yet, so might as well. So for the prologue, we're not going to play it. We're going to do the tarot reading instead, and sort of remind ourselves how that works. So we got one player, and it should give me an option here. We do need to pick an investigator. I think we'll pick Gabriella. I don't remember what happens if she turns into a monster, but if I do get her, I think that's really good. I mean, they're all actually quite good. But we're just going to see what happens here. Yeah, so I'd like to skip the prologue by drawing tarot cards. Do I want to use the app to draw tarot cards? No, I don't. I would like to use Tabletop Simulator, a different thing that is a different thing to here it is. Now you can see that is digital, right? Okay, we have Wheel of Fortune. So this is 10, right? What happens? Continue. Okay, here we go. Number 10. So that means she was pulled into the spectral realm. 2 pieces of evidence left behind. Is that one of the good ones or one of the bad ones? Am I being hunted? No. All right. Now we've got skids, and we do need to get a random basic weakness out of this, I think. And then we're also going to do, in the setup, the campaign reading instead of accepting our fate, because I don't want the tarot cards. Yeah, we'll use the app here. Panic. That's not great, right? We don't have horror healing yet. Okay. Well, I mean, we're playing with it, right? Is Panic the play one, or is it the parlay or investigate? We're going to find out. Just a sec. Here it is. It is the play, engage, or resource action one. That's better than the investigate, parlay, whatever else one plays. I think it was okay. Well, we'll see if we need to put some horror healing in. We might need to anyway. But I'm just going to throw that over into our deck. And then we need to do our campaign reading. So we'll see what that looks like in a second. I do have 2 physical trauma with the whatchamacallit, in the thick of it. All right. So we're going to accept our fate, because last time on the channel we didn't. We're going to add 2 tablet tokens, and then we need to perform the campaign reading. So we need to put these things into play, and we need to pick which ones to reverse. So hold on, I'm going to throw them all out here, and then we're going to think about it. Okay, here they all are. What we need to decide is which of these 8 gets reversed. 4 of them need to be reversed. So, for example, temperance here, which would be for the first scenario, each investigator gets +1 sanity or -1 sanity. Putting Skids to 5, which is not awful. I think we go through and decide which ones are totally fine to reverse. So we've got the Doom one. I think is okay. This is a big. I think this one's okay. There's lots of time for at doorstep for the last one, so we'll reverse that one. The Hermit. Each investigator's maximum hand size is reduced or increased by 3. Increasing it by 3 does not do much for good old Skids, but getting down to 5, honestly, not so bad either, right? Hangman, Wages of Sin. You cannot mulligan or replace weaknesses, or mulligan up to 2 additional times. Of course, this is one we might want to resign. Got this thing that makes me want to not be defeated in scenarios in my deck. During each willpower test, first willpower test, each round, +1 or -1. For the greater good, we're going to try to play the Witches one. So we're not going to be parlaying with the Silver Twilight enemies, so I think this one can go also. I think there are some willpower tests, but not so many. Lovers. Search the deck for an ally, add to your hand, or get rid of one. When the game begins. Is that before or after the mulligan? When the game begins. It's after the mulligan, because that's when tarot things go off. Honestly, we can lose a single ally, right? Because we only have... we'll see who we have at that point, but I think that's okay. 2 additional cards, or begin with 2 fewer and cannot draw the first turn. That's not great. And this last one, for before the Black Throne, once each act, when any investigator reveals an auto-fail, cancel it, treat it as 0, or once each agenda, the first time you get an Elder Sign. No, we don't want to do that one. That one's bad. Okay, so we've reversed 1, 2, 3. We need to reverse 1 more. I'm tempted to do this one because, like, who cares? But +1 sanity, actually, we don't want to die in the first one, right? Okay. So, extra mulligans. You know what? I'm reversing this one too. I don't think Wages of Sin is a scenario that we can beat. So, I don't know if it matters what that one actually is. That sounds really sad, but I think that's what we're going to go with. So let's go back to the app and make sure we have done this correctly. So we have reversed Wages of Sin. We have reversed Hierophant. The Lovers. What was the last one we did? Oh, the first. It's Justice. There we go. There's 4. All right. Now we can play the game. So I will go do opening hands, and then we get 5 Witch Haunted Woods, yada yada yada, and then we have +1 sanity. Okay, great. Hold on. All right, opening hands time. What are we looking for? Weapons? It's an okay weapon. Fine clothes. Take the initiative. Intel report might not be a bad idea. Manual dexterity, I think we can lose. We would love to... I'm going to dump this just because I don't know what else we're drawing. And... yeah. I'd rather get some better things. Okay, we should have held on to the flying clothes. Although I might not have drawn that, so who knows? All right, so we need to draw 5 of these. And the rest go away. And we'll start right here in front. Okay, a 4-shroud location. I don't think we can deal with this until we get some enemies. So we need to hunt for something better. Okay. And we have 2 trauma. I don't think I mean, I can draw cards maybe. And maybe we can get something better. With 3, yeah, let's draw a card. Okay, I'm happier with the weapon situation now. And maybe I play. Man, we're gonna draw another card. A flashlight is pretty good. We're gonna play the flashlight. Okay, and then we just go to upkeep. There's no one else playing with us. Okay, we have all the weapons and none of the clue getting things. So that's how this one's going to go. Well, there's a way. There we go. All right. Well, easy to kill now. Question is, do I use her? This is going to be an easy test. Sort of. I need the fine clothes. Maybe I just need to kill her. All right. We're going to evade her first. We have 4 to 2. Okay. That's good news. And I mean, there's an interesting play here, right? I mean, it's interesting. I don't know if it's good. Maybe we just use the enchanted blade here. 1, 2, 3, and just get rid of her now. So we have 5 to 2 with the vicious blow. I think just gets rid of her. Let's try that. Nice. Okay. It would be better not to have her around for so long, right? Calculator risk is good for a frozen fear or something. Our next encounter card is a Dissonant Voices. We'll be playing nothing. We'll be walking around. We could use the flashlight here. We'd be at 3 to 2. That's not great. We can find another location, I think. Okay. Intel report, once we get some money, would be good. Another 4-shroud location. Thanks, I hate it. What else we got? A 3-shroud. Okay. Let's go with this one. So we've got 3 to 1. 3 to 1. That's good for a clue. These turns go quick, don't they? Upkeep? I don't like that. So we can move some money over later, but we need to get 6 out here. That's not great. Okay, despoiled. All right, take 1 test per turn. That's what we're doing here. So I need some money. Need to look around a little bit more. Let's go over here. Okay, so the way you play this one is you get all of your resources out already. Which means we put them here. 1, 2, 3. I'd love to use the intel report. So this is going to cost me. So I've spent 1 action to move. Yeah, this isn't perfect, right? I think I'm going to draw a card. So what we want to do is we want to have exactly 4 resources. And then I moved here already. So this should have been the first action if I had known. Yeah. So we move here, we draw a card. Okay, cigarette case. How often am I going to succeed by 2? probably enough. So let's spend 2. And that's it. Move, draw a card. Yeah, that's it. Now that's a good draw. I have a Covenant Initiate. Revelation. Discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. All right. That's just what happens. I have these stupid fake credentials that I should be using. Okay, this is going to help us do this. So we can evade her and then slice her up. Equal number of resources. Okay. We have 4 to 2. Nice. That is -1, so I do not succeed by 2. We get rid of this. We throw the 2 resources over here, and then we try to get a clue with our flashlight. We have 3 to 1. Nice. All right. She's coming back. Mana Dexterity is good. We're going to start using our cards. Frozen in Fear. That's the calculated risk, I suppose. All right. Same problem as before. I could just kill her now, because we have the Enchanted Blade. It's going to do 2 actions. We spend 1 resource on... I mean, we have to dump it over here, I guess, again, and then we get another clue. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, we have 5 to 2. 2 actions. That's good. All right. And then we spend our resource. I don't like that. And then flashlight again, we're up 2. Yeah. Unfortunate. Okay. We test this, and we go... I think this is going to be 3, right? No, we only did 2 things because of the Frozen in Fear. I think we hang on to it and just draw. That would have been okay. Well, this is going less well than I'd like. Grift is nice, but we need to get rid of a card now. I could have played that. That was a bit foolish. I think we can dump the overpower. All right. Vice and Villainy. Okay, you can go on to the Enchanted Blade, which is about to just be a dummy card anyway. We have no way of getting this last clue, and we don't have any resources. So, what do? We can play, investigate. Sure. Play. Healing to drawing 1. That's nice. We can try to investigate at exactly 3 to 3. We're the best. Right. So we have enough clues, but I think I want to see these other locations before, maybe this one location before we continue on. We've got 1 more action, and we succeeded, right? We did not. It was a +1. All right. I guess I just gain a resource. All right. We're going to go up 2 with this calculated risk. And we're going to have to, yeah, we just do that. So we're at 5 to 3. Hey! Let's draw another card. I know we're going to lose it anyway, but what do we want to lose here? I think I want to hang on to the fine clothes. That might get us these other clues that we're so concerned about. Oh, no, we have 8. Oh, but we're going to upkeep. Okay. What do I get rid of here? I need the cash. I kind of need all of these things. Probably the least important at the moment is the manual dexterity. All right. We have another Covenant Initiate. Okay. Am I going to drag you around with me? How do I play this? I need to play all these things before she showed up. So which means I just have to evade her first. And then I don't know, right? I move and then evade her. I move, evade, play the fake credentials. And then we get her again. And we try to grab these clues. Probably want to get these. And then we spend the 4 on those. Okay. So yeah, we'll do that. We're going to take a horror. We're going to evade at 4 to 2. That makes things a little bit messy. We're going to evade again. Maybe we grift her. Yeah. We're going to grift her and go like this. 1, 2, 3. We have 5 to 0. Honestly, we have 7 to 0. -1. I succeed by 6. I get 9 resources. Now we can play around a little bit. Let's get a card for that as well. Okay. So I've got 1 action remaining, which I'm actually okay taking the horror. I mean, 1 action if I spend 2 resources on it. I think I'm okay taking the horror. So next round I evade fake credentials, get a clue. Yep. Okay, we take the horror. All right. We have 7. We have another vice and villainy. Okay, I mean, we've got a little bit of time, I think. All right, so we do the plan. We have 4 to 2. We just need to succeed on this. We do. We play the fake credentials. 1, 2, 3. I think we play the flying codes as well. And then we spend 2 resources to use this, going 3 to 0 because of the fine clothes. Yes. All right, so we place a resource here. We get a clue. I don't think I succeeded by enough. That's okay. Did I spend the 2 resources to take the extra action? I had like 11 resources or something. We spent 4 and 2 to take the extra action. Yep, we're good. All right, she comes back to me. We go to upkeep, a scene of the crime. Is there only, did we get 1 clue off of this earlier? Oh, there's only 1 clue here. It's only 1 per investigator. That's so funny. Well, okay. I think we advance now, right? Discard all but the last 5 from the encounter deck. The investigator with the most cards in their play area must draw the topmost switch. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so yeah, she's going to be also drawn. And is it draw or spawn? Drawn. So we discard 2 more. What a bizarre scenario this is. Okay, so I've got these 2, and we get another encounter card. It is a Dissonant Voices. I cannot play anything. That's okay. Do I take the 2 horror and move? Do I evade? Evade, get the intel report. Hmm. Okay. I can't use intel report right now either. But these don't have Hunter. Question is, do I do this? Oh my goodness, I've completely forgotten about. Yeah, this is not over. End of the round. So what happens? These things are going to leave play. So I probably need to kill one of them. Okay. So let's do that. We okay. We go 5 to 2 to slice one of them in half. Good. Action 2. I think we are going to advance. We can evade the other one and maybe play a wolf mask. 4 to 2. And then wolf mask. So how much is this going to cost me, by the way? This might be okay to do later. Otherwise, it's going to cost me 6. Yeah. All right. So we go to upkeep. Take the initiative is nice. At the end of the round, we discard this. We spend 2 clues. And then, aha, right, this part. So we get the Arkham Woods. Let's take the return 2s as well. And we're going to get some other stuff. Agents of, okay. Okay. The woods are all together. We're going to go to one of them. This one. After you succeed at a skill test on a treachery, that treachery gains surge. That's kind of interesting. Okay. So here we are. And then this is at the end of the round. Okay. There's no actions this phase, though, so I could use this. Then we get a goat. I think we're going to use just the wolf mask on this, though. And we go 5 to 3. We succeed, so I'm going to draw a card. Alice Luxley. Okay, so this guy disengages, exhausts, and then we shuffle one of these into our 2 cards in the encounter deck, and the other 2 are here. Let's put everything else away. Okay. That should be it for the round. Then we add a doom here. We're at 1 of 12. And we get another encounter card, which is Trespasser. Non-weakness treachery. This is a weakness. We can take this. We have 2 to 2. After you succeed, we actually want to fail this. I'll take the money. All right. Impending evils. Oh, yeah. Let's see. We don't want to get rid of our stuff right now, I think. So actually, it doesn't matter if we do. I mean, let's see. Yeah, we'll take the damage and 4. Okay. So we've got the Coven Initiate. We have all the resources to get this, which is kind of sick. We also can advance, I suppose. Yeah. Seeing the crime is also really good. I feel like we're in a good spot. We just need to evade this thing. Use the intel report in advance. Okay, let's do that. And probably want to move. 4 to 2. -1. Okay. Yeah. We're going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and get these 2 clues. Just have to make sure I have enough resources to get rid of the hospital debts. So we're going to put 1 resource there. And we can spend 1 clue to advance. Okay. And we can spend 3 clues to advance again. Okay. So what I need to do is be able to move. So if I advance again, we're going to get a net. I want to be there, play the scene of the crime, get the other clue, and be done. In order to do that, I need to move. I need to have 2 resources. I need 2 more resources for my hospital debts. So we're going to wait around. As annoying as that is, I guess we need to move somewhere else because we don't want the witches to be here. Oh, there's 1 more location with clues. Move here. I can't investigate this location, but they didn't say anything about false credentials. Okay, that's fine. So we can wait on this for a sec. We're going to lose a couple of our weapons. On the Lam is pretty sick here. These guys are now up. And we go to 2 of 12. And we are going to, I believe these things leave play first. So this goes. I'm going to test 2 to 3. I think this is just fine, right? I think this is fine. This discards. Then I'm going to test this one. This is also now gone. And auto fail, fine. This is going to go to a different non-permanent asset. Probably this. Okay. Then this is going to surge. We're going to reshuffle this and draw another card. Trespasser. Fine. 2 to 2. All right. That's funny. I don't have enough resources now. Oh, wait. Yeah, we do. So we do this. We get our clue, hopefully. And then we advance. Move. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, we got our perception. We've got 5 to 2. Nice. Get card. Eavesdrop. That also solves our problem. Okay, I think we spend our clues. 1, 2, 3. This is going to get the witch's circle out here. Here you go. And then this is going to get a net Nason, as we had predicted. Okay. I'm not there. After the enemy phase begins, discard the top 3 cards, blah, blah, blah. and move witches over. I think that's still okay. Okay. We're doing okay on the damage and horror situation. We want to move there for our last action. There's something I want to do before that. I mean, I could move there and evade her. That's not a terrible idea. Okay. Move. We have a wolf mask. We're going to use the wolf mask. So it gets me to 6-4. I think it's actually okay. It is okay. Okay. Enemy phase. After it begins, move each ready unengaged witch. Hello. After the enemy phase begins, discard the top 3. Spawn witches. 1, 2, 3. No witches. Ready her. Okay. Goat spawn. Move. Damage. Okay. We go to upkeep. Hey. I get attacked by both of these. 1, 2, and 1. Remember that I have 7 sanity. Okay, we did our upkeep, which actually is hilarious because this helps a lot too. At the end of the round, place 1 Doom on this agenda for each witch. We have 2. And then we have another Doom, and then we get another encounter card, which is another witch. Okay, that's fine. We are here. We can get 2 clues. We also could exhaust 2 of them or something. We're not doing that though. We're going to do this with getting all the clues. And then we've got 1 action remaining. No, we have 2 actions remaining. We're going to use these fake credentials, and the test is 0 because we've got 1 suspicion, and we've got 3-0, choosing, I don't know, the goat spawn. Hey! We get a clue. And we get, I guess, a suspicion there. Well, I think we cleared everything. Looks good to me. Hopefully we did this correctly, but solo's pretty great when you draw 3 Elder Signs. And we advance. Doink. We discovered all the clues, so we're going to go to R2. Let's go see what happens in Arkham Cards. I don't know. I mean, just things went together really well at the end. Resolution number 2. I could have done it by exhausting 2 witches, though. I had probably the clues for it. And I had to spend all of my resources on the hospital debts. I had a really good time. Witch's spell was broken. I get 2 additional VP from the Obol, but otherwise we've got 7. I wonder if it's going to know to give me 2 more. It does not. 10. Okay. We're going to save this and then figure out how to spend 10 XP. It's not going to be just the red clock. I think that would be awesome, but I think I want to do some other things first. But that went reasonably well, and I had a really fun time, and I hope you enjoyed it too. I can give some more comments about solo play later, but some of this parlay stuff is kind of sick. So I'll talk to you next week.